Cattle bridge where the gravel ends, the cottonwood sift the light. A deer path slips where the river bends and disappears from sight. The clay on my boots remembers rain, the birds remember fields. A rusty can by the sagging chain still keeps what time conceals. Storefront bell in my childhood town would ring at 5 each day. Now weeds come up where the mill burned down and swallows own the clay. A hymn once arose from the chapel hill, then scattered through the pines. Some questions follow the footpath still, like smoke between the lines. No burn inside, just stones beneath my feet. Faith was a match in a paper cup, doubt kept a steady beat. So let the long roll over my pride, let the low fire teach my name. There's a child still walking at my side, dust on his hands the same. Under hills too wide to understand, the heart learns how to stay. The trail grows thin, light falls soft on the shale. What I carried out, what I carried in, both rise in the evening pale. So let the long roll over my pride, let the low fire teach my name. There's a child still walking at my side, with dust on his hands to say.
Of the pines where the footpath bends, daylight loosens and slowly thins. Gold on the grass and red on the stone makes this wide land feel less alone. Back when home was a porch light sway, and the sound of supper at the end of day. The world fit easy in a small boy's hands. Now it opens wider than I understand. Whoa, whoa. By the fire on a rise above the creek, smoke goes up where the dark grows deep. Kettle trembling with a thin old song, like it's known where the years have gone. Some things leave, but they never leave clean. They stay in the bark and the denim seams, in the quiet pause when the wood falls through, and the night makes room for a harder truth. When the last light leaves the hill and the air turns slow and plain, even doubt can soften still like dry earth after rain. So I carry what the years won't name, down the open road through the cedar flame, with a little smoke in my coat stitched in, and a heart that breaks where it once held in. If I'm only small in this breathing land, let me learn to be held, not understand. The grass bowing low and the woods drawing near, and the ground beneath my worn out shoes said not every loss is made to lose. So I carry what the years won't name, with a little smoke in my coat stitched in. If I'm only small in this breathing land, let me learn to be held, not understand.
There's a fence line bent with summer weight, grass leaning gold where the wagon stayed. A blackened ring of stone beside the pine, smoke in the bark and dust in the light. The trail runs out where the hillside dips, past thistle heads and old boot prints. Something in the open, wide and plain, calls my name, then lets it fade. Back then the world was a longer mile, home was a porch and a radio dial. Evening would gather in the mason jars, moss in the screen and a sky full of sparks. Now every road has a quieter sound, more gone behind me than waiting now. But the ground still keeps what the years let go, in roots below and stones below. Maybe faith is a field at dusk, half made of wonder, half made of dust. So I sit where the fire left ashen lines, watching the dark take its easy time. Small as a nail in a barnwood frame, held in the hand of a wider name. If I am lost, let it be like this, with smoke in my clothes and the world so big. They keep their silence on either side, and out where the last light thins and bends, it feels like sorrow and peace are friends. So I sit where the fire left dashing lights, watching the dark take its easy time. Small as a nail in a barnwood frame, held in the hand of a wider name. If I am lost, let it be like this, with smoke in my clothes and the world so big.
Out past the yard where the blackberries climb, a path ran thin through the weeds and thyme. Used to go there when the house got loud, just to hear the trees talk back somehow. The sun leaned on the edge of the hill, just in the grass, everything held still. Even then there was a weight in the air, like the world was wide and I was barely there. Now there's a mile sign, borrowed flame, a kettle singing in the dark the same. Pines stand off where the ridgeline bends, keeping their watch like patient friends. Home comes back in a crooked way, in the smell of smoke at the end of day. Not as a place you can step inside, more like a road that runs beside. And the night don't rush to make things clear, it just lays its quiet around what's here. Every question settles slow, like ash in the places the wind won't go. So let the fire read my hands, let it light what I don't understand. All my old names, all my doubt, rise with the smoke and wander out, small as a spark in the breathing dark, still somehow held by the beating heart. Maybe grace is a little sound, boots in the dirt, not turning around. Maybe faith is the hillside plain, taking the echo and giving it back again. So let the fire read my hands, let it light what I don't understand. All my old names, all my doubt, rise with the smoke and wander out, small as a spark in the breathing dark, somehow held by the beating heart. Out where the hillside breaks down into pines, the fire throws a shimmer through the needles and vines. Boots by the blanket, tin cup by the flame, smoke going upward and thinning the same. Back in the yard felt as wide as the earth. A gate in a clothesline could still measure words. Now the road keeps bending where the tall grass parts, and the dark says less than it asks of the heart. Farther up the trail where the flat stones ring, there's a hush in the brush when the blackbirds sing. A rusted nail, a jar, a weathered shed, and the sound of my brother somewhere in my head. Some things go missing like light on a stream. Some stay buried low like a half-heard dream. And the sky grows larger as the day grows thin, big enough for doubt, big enough to begin. So the fire burns down to a quiet light, and the whole night leans through the cedar and pine. What I couldn't carry, what I couldn't name, meets the dark softly and comes back changed. Let the hillside keep what the years let go. Let the long grass bow when the slow winds blow. There's a truth in the ash, in the smoke, in the seams, in the worn out roads and the half-lit dreams. I don't need the heavens to speak out loud, just a little clear ground and the dusk unbowed. Ash gone pale and the burrs on the weeds, and the soul moves on in a steadier way, like a path through the field where the shadows lay. Let the hillside keep what the years let go. Let the long grass bow when the slow winds blow. There's a truth in the ash, in the smoke, in the seams, in the worn out roads and the half-lit dreams.
Trail goes brown where the riverbed bends, past cottonwood shade and the wire fence ends. A fire burns low in a circle of sand, with smoke on my sleeve and dust on my hand. The hills sit quiet in the last warm light, like old thoughts waiting at the edge of night. No voice in the branches, no sign in the air, just the sound of the grass saying stay aware. There's a house I remember by the porch board creek, and the sun through the curtains at the end of the week. The child kept marbles in a coffee tin and named every road for where it might begin. Now the years move slow through the roadside grain, like a long brown river after summer rain. Home is not gone, but it won't stay clear. It comes like a bird, then disappears. Maybe faith is a lantern with a wavering thread. Maybe doubt is the field lying open ahead. And growing up feels like a trail through stone, where the farther you walk, the less you own. Let the low hills hold what I cannot say. Let the fire burn down at the edge of day, small as a footprint where the wild grass leans, still carrying home in the space between. If meaning comes close, let it come half known, like roots in the dark, finding water alone. The creek keeps moving without a name. The trees keep standing through loss and change. Somewhere below all the dust I've been, a younger voice is walking in. Let the low hills hold what I cannot say. Let the fire burn down at the edge of day. If meaning comes close, let it come half known, like roots in the dark, finding water alone.
South of the county gravel bend, the tall pines open and close again. A ditch runs deep by the mustard grass, catching the light as the trucks roll past. Used to walk there when the day went dim, with a stick on the weeds and a song half hummed. The world felt wide, but it leaned in close, like it had room for the ones who don't know. Oh. Now there's a camp seat off the ridge, boot prints fading by a splintered bench, coffee gone dark in a dented cup, ash in the seam where the fire gave up. Home comes back by its smallest sign, by cedar bark in a clothesline sky. Not as a place you could drive right to, more like a sound that keeps finding you. And the evening takes its time out here, lays a hush on the sumac and the deer. Every question I carried in loses some weight in the breathing wind. So I follow the road till the road goes thin, till the fields turn gold and the crickets begin. All my old doubt, all my borrowed names settle like dust when the light has changed. small as a stone in a wide, wide land. Still I can feel something steady at hand. Maybe faith is a mile unmarked, a little flame after full dark. Maybe meaning is nothing grand, just learning to stand where you stand. So I follow the road till the road goes thin, till the fields turn gold and the crickets begin. Small as a stone in a wide, wide land, still I can feel something steady at hand.
By the trail where the tall pines part, they burn low like a lantern heart. Smoke went up through the settling trees, slow as a hymn on an easy breeze. Dust held fast to the healing soul, light ran thin on the ridges, rose somewhere far through the fields and stone. Evening spoke in a voice like home. There was a yard and a hand-dug well, screen door knock and a dinner bell. Shirts on the line in the amber sun, barefoot kids when the chores were done. Years moved on like a creek in spring, taking shine from the smaller things. Now every road through the grass and pine feels like time with a different spine. Out where the last light leaves the hill, doubt sits down and the air goes still. Nothing answers the way I planned, still there's peace in the breathing land. So let the fire burn low tonight, let it throw its patient light. If I'm small in the open plain, why does the earth still know my name? Something quiet, steady and true keeps breaking through where the smoke grows blue. No grand sign and no sudden flame, just the dark and a softer name. Maybe faith is a path half shown, wide enough to walk alone. Let the fire burn low tonight, let it throw its patient light. Something quiet, steady and true keeps breaking through where the smoke grows blue.
Down where the wagon path falls through the grass,
Evening leaned wide and let nothing pass. Smoke from the fire moved slow through the pine, thin as a thought at the back of the mind. Boot leather pressed in the dust and the shed. Bird song went dim at the edge of the bed. Out on the ridge where the last light stood, the world felt older than words ever could. Back of the house was a field gone wild. Birds on the cuffs and the hands of a child. Fence post leaning, a creek bed dry. Whole afternoons in the weeds and the sky. Now every long road unfastens a name. Time does its work and it does not explain. Still in the dark when the campfire thins, home comes around like a hymn on the wind. So I stay with the coals and the soft black ground, where the lost years drift, but they don't make a sound. And the night goes deep where the tall trees bend, like a hand on the back saying don't pretend. You were never as steady as stone or flame, just a little bit of dust with a borrowed name. But the earth stays kind when the light burns through and the quiet says, I remember you. Maybe fate's a road with no measured end, just the will to walk where the shadows bend, with the stars held back in a veil of smoke. Even my doubt felt small and slow. And the night goes deep where the tall trees bend, like a hand on the back saying don't pretend. You were never as steady as stone or flame, just a little bit of dust with a borrowed. And the night goes deep where the tall trees bend. You were never as steady as stone or flame.
The trail runs west where the milkweed leans, past the washed out ditch and the sorghum greens. A fire keeps low in a hollow of sand, making small gold bones of a fallen branch. The hills look older than the words I know, and the road moves on where the soft lights glow. No answer drops from the sycamore leaves, just the sound of my breath getting room to breathe. the bell that rang once in the dust and rain. A child spent pennies on a bottle of red, then ran through the fields with the sun overhead. Now the years fold back like a map gone thin, creased at the places I've never been. Home is a lantern behind the grain, bright for a moment then gone again. Maybe faith is the trail when the markers fade, a little less fear in the choice I made. Maybe doubt is the shade of a passing crow there on the ground, then letting go. Let the wide earth hold what I cannot mend. Let the smoke rise slow where the field roads end. Small as a seed in the late day glow, still caring more than the young heart knows. If meaning comes near, let it come like this, a quiet hand on the edge of wilderness. Stones keep still and the branches sway. The creek takes the dark and carries it away. Somewhere beneath all the miles I've crossed, a younger voice is learning what was lost. Let the wide earth hold what I cannot mend. Let the smoke rise slow where the field roads end. If meaning comes near, let it come like this, a quiet hand on the edge of wilderness.
The gravel road runs out of town, past milkweed fields and fences down. A canvas tent, a rusted cup, the sound of crickets rising up. Firelight moves across my hands like creek water over river sand. The sky goes wide, the trees go still, silence gathers on the hill. There's a childhood house behind my eyes, porch step dust and screen door size. The yard was small, but the world felt wide with blackberry stains and a bike outside. Now years slip off like leaves from pine, soft in the ditch by the county line. The road won't tell me what they mean, it only hums through the grass gone green. A half moon hangs where the dark begins, thin as a thought I'm holding in. No answer falls, no angel calls, just wind through the weeds and the fire is small. So let me be low where the quiet grows, where the creek bends under the roots below. Let the old days fade, let the new ones start, like smoke from the stones, like breath from the heart. There's a room in the dark
both lead me out where the night birds call, to a field that holds the weight of it all. So let me be low at a quiet groves, where the creek bends under the roots below. There's a room in the dark where I don't feel gone, just small enough to carry on.
The trail runs soft where the sweet grass bends, past cedar shade and the old fence ends. A fire makes gold of the stones nearby, while the smoke climbs slow through the violet sky. There's a hill beyond where the light turns thin, and the quiet feels wide as the doubt within. Every step in the dust, every breath I draw, leaves a small true mark on the road I saw. There's a room in my memory, low and plain, with a screen door tapping after evening rain. A child kept shells in a coffee can, and believed each creek had a holy plan. Now the years stretch out like a field uncut, with burrs on my sleeves and clay on my boots. Home is less like a house I knew, more like a sound the trees pass through. Maybe time is a match burning down in my head. Maybe grace is the ash settling over the land. No thunder answers, no bright sign shows, just the creek moving on where the wild mint grows. Let me be small where the long hills rise, with a fire at my back and the dark in my eyes. What I can't make sense of, the earth may keep in the roots running under the field so deep. Let the old road hum, let the low grass sway. Some things come close as they fade away. The pines lean in, but they do not speak. The stars burn holes through the blue-black creek. Still something holds in the space between the life I lost and the life I mean. Let me be small where the long hills rise, with the fire at my back and the dark in my eyes. Let the old road hum, let the low grass sway. Some things come close as they fade away.
There's a narrow line of dust beyond the gate, where the tire marks fade and the sumac waits, and the fields lie flat in the falling sun, like they know too well what the years have done. Crows lift up from the wire in a broken seam, black against the gold like a half-heard dream. And the road runs out where the tall grass bends, like a thought gone still when the daylight ends. By the fire the smoke takes a slower climb, curling through the dark like a length of time. And the sparks rise up, then they lose their name, same as the porch light where the old house came. Mother's voice on the screen door, thin and low, calling through the dust from so long ago. Now the pines stand black on the far ridge line, keeping what they can, letting go the rest in time. Maybe home is a sound that the night still keeps, in the hush of the grass and the cedar sweet. And the heart gets small in the open land, still it beats like a prayer no one planned. So I stay till the coals turn red, then gray, with the past laid out in the light that sways. And the wide dark hills don't explain a thing, but they take my doubt and they let it sing. If there's peace at all, it is slow and spare, like a little warm smoke in the evening air. Question needs a spoken sign. Some are meant for the dirt and the pine, for the step, the breath, for the waiting ground, for the soul gone quiet when the stars come round. So I stay till the coals turn red, then gray, with the past laid out in the light that sways. If there's peace at all, it is slow and spare, like a little warm smoke in the evening air.
Down the cut where the old trail dips, dust rose soft on my boots and hips. Pine shade moved in a broken seam, light ran slow through the silver green. By a stump where the fire once burned, smoke still clung where the earth had turned. Far off hills held the fading day, like a thought that won't go away. thin and warm as the dishes clean. Years went by like a wagon wheel, slow enough just to make them real. Now the fields and the crows at dusk keep those hours in the quiet trust. Nothing speaks but the grass bows low, and the dark takes shape where the tall pines grow. Small out here in the deepening land, still there's peace in the dirt and sand. So I leave my weight with the evening ground, where the lost old names still drift around, where the fire burns down to a patient red, and the night leans close to the things unsaid. When the wide world turns like a wheel above, there is room down here for my doubt enough. No grand sign in the star-worn black, just a breath in the creek running past the track. Maybe faith is a slower sound, like dry leaves settling to the ground. So I leave my weight with the evening ground, where the lost old names still drift around. When the wide world turns like a wheel above, there is room down here for my doubt enough.
Down the path where the cedar bends low, past the fence line half buried in stone. Evening hangs in the fields like smoke, thin and golden, quiet as a note. Some old tire tracks fade into weeds, like the names we outgrow as we leave. And the hills hold a long patient light, as if nothing is lost in their sight. By the fire, every branch has a voice, every spark makes a brief little choice, growing up through the dark and gone, like the years that were here and moved on. There are things that were true when I was young, that now fall from the tongue half unsung. Still the ground keeps its weight and its grace, and the dust settles soft in its place. Maybe faith is a trail through the pine, never straight, but it's mine for a time. And the silence won't answer me plain. Still it walks by my side just the same. And so I wait where the fire leaves a glow, where the night meets the edge of the road, feeling small in the wide open air. But there's peace in the fact I am there. If the world is too big to be known, let me learn it by walking alone. Dog barks once then sleeps. Smoke goes up through the bones of the trees, and the dark does not ask what I mean. It just opens and lets me be seen. And so I wait where the fire leaves a glow, where the night meets the edge of the road, feeling small in the wide open air. But there's peace in the fact I am there. If the world is too big to be known, let me learn it by walking alone. Learn it by walking alone.
At the edge of the camp where the tall pines breathe, light fell thin through the bark and leaves, and the fire burned down to a rust-red seam, throwing old gold shapes through the cedar green. Dust on the trail and smoke in my clothes. Dark took its time where the hillside rose. No one there but the field and the flame, in the hush that follows a spoken name. Back of my mind is a gravel drive, a porch light dim in the summer night, where a boy once ran through the cut down hay, thinking time was slow and the world would stay. Now the years move on like a wagon wheel, leaving worn deep tracks that the rains don't heal. Still the ground smells the same when the daylight goes, like the earth remembers what the body knows. And the sky stayed wide while the fire sank low, like it had no need for the things I know. Just a patient dark and a waiting land, making room for the heart to unclench its hand. So let me rest where the slow smoke climbs, where the hills don't care how I've spent my time, where the lost years fade like a trail gone dim, but the stars come out at the edge of them. In a world so broad, There's peace enough in the grass and heat. When the last spark lifts from the bed of stone, even doubt grows quiet out here alone. And the weight I drag through the day and din turns to ash and wind when the night leans in. Let me rest where the slow smoke climbs, where the hills don't care how I've spent my time. In a world so broad, in a life so brief, there's peace enough in the grass and heat.
Morning resting on the shelf, pale across the ground. A crooked track beside the rail barely makes a sound. Dust lifts slow from boot and stone, drifts along the ridge. A meadow waits where seeds were sown, near an aging bridge. Further west the timber thins, sky begins to spread. Clouds drift loose like folded skins of all the thoughts I shared. Tin cup ringing soft and clear, kettle breathing low. Every mile I wander here lets the silence grow. Late sun leaning through the trees, gold across the land. Something in the evening breeze feels like it understands. Let the wind redraw the ground, let it move the light. There's a freedom to be found where the paths unwind. No compass in the fading blue, no name I need to claim. Just the trail the breezes drew without a mark or frame. Firelight breathing through the bark, sparks like drifting snow. Owls calling in the dark, where the low winds go. Let the wind redraw the ground, let the quiet spin. There's a freedom to be found in the miles within. Just the coals and open wind, and the hush it's written in.
There's a pool in the path where the tall pines lean, where the dust lifts slow in the in-between, and the field goes pale in the falling light, like a thought half kept at the edge of night. From the stove, black stones to the creek bed bend, something old in me keeps the same old step. Like a boy once sure every road ran true, before the miles learned how to split in two. Now the fire burns low with a patient sound, and the dark rolls out past the clearing ground. Every spark takes off, then is gone from sight, like the names we lose if we wait one life. There are things I miss that I can't retell, just the shape they left in the smoke and smell, and the wind through grass as it plain and clear. What was mine back then never stayed right here. Still the hills don't ask where the years have gone, they just hold the dust till the stars come on, and the quiet lets what is true come near, without a word, without a fear. So I sit with the fire and the breathing land, with the ash on my boots and the dirt on my hands, and I'm small as a seed in the throat of the night, but the dark doesn't hurt when the coals burn bright. If there's a name for grace, it is plain and slow, like a trail through the grass that the lost ones know. No bell ever rang, no sign was shown, just the sky sailing down through the cedar smoke, and a heart like a road learning how to go slow. So I sit with the fire and the breathing land, with the ash on my boots and the dirt on my hands, small as a seed in the throat of the night, and the dark goes soft when the coals burn bright.
Down the path where the tall grass bends, evening leans where the fence line ends. Smoke goes up in a patient line, twisting through cedar and broken pine. Somewhere far there's a call of crows, somewhere near only dust and stones, and the fire makes a quiet frame for all the things that outgrew their name. And a clothesline wire, late light caught like a held back wire. Boots by the step and a screen door hem. Summer would fade at the edges dim. Now the road keeps its counsel plain, mile by mile through the fields again. The heart talks low when the world gets wide, like a creek in shade where the banks divide. Maybe faith is a trail half seen, worn by feet where the brush stays green. Maybe doubt is the darker bend, still it leads where the ridges end. So let me sit where the smoke drifts thin, where the night comes slow and the crickets begin, with the ground below and the stars held back, and the old life dim on a two-lane track. If a name still waits in the hush somewhere, it will rise like ash in the open air. Nothing answers and still I stay, listening hard to the slipping day, small as a stone in a field of grace, trying to know what the silence says. Let me sit where the smoke drifts thin, where the night comes slow and the crickets begin. If a name still waits in the hush somewhere, it will rise like ash in the open air.
There's a line of cedar leaning by the bend, like they watched every leaving, every way things end. Boots in the gravel, dusk in the weeds, smoke from the fire moving slow through the trees. Back when the world fit inside a small yard, time was a fence post, straight and hard. Now the hills keep talking when the light burns low, saying not every lost thing has to let you know. Far down the trail where the blackbirds turn, there's a patch of ground where the old thoughts burn. Names from the schoolyard, dust on a screen, the sound of my mother calling us in. Some things fade easy like tracks in rain, some stay quiet and work like grain. And the sky gets wider when the day thins out, big enough for wonder, big enough for doubt. So I sit where the fire throws red on the stone, feeling how small doesn't always mean alone. The dark comes gently, the pine stands still, like faith is a thing that can wait on a hill. Let the night talk low through the branches above, let it name what stayed and what never was. There's a truth in the ground, in the smoke, in the bend, in the places that break, in the places that mend. And I don't need an answer dressed up bright and clear, just a little more road in a sky that can hear. Oh, pale gold seam, grass holding light like the edge of a dream. I'll shoulder the quiet, follow where it goes, past the old hurt, slowly letting go. Let the night talk low through the branches above. Let it name what stayed and what never was. There's a truth in the ground, in the smoke, in the bend, in the places that break, in the places that mend.